What's going on, guys? So here is why it is important for a man to put respect over love when dealing with women. And I thought about this the other day. And if you don't follow my Instagram at Optimal Man Coaching, go check it out. I post on my stories daily. And so I was talking about this and I was thinking about it because I was driving on a two-way street where a car goes forward, the other one goes this way. And as I was driving, this guy in the truck was driving fast as fuck. And it was a big truck. And I was thinking about it. I was like, if you were to go over there, if he were to come over this side, it'd be done. It would be terrible. It would be a horrible crash. That's a big vehicle, like thousands of pounds, just straight ramming into you at like 60, 70 miles per hour, 80 miles per hour, right? And I was like, why is it that we don't just cross over to the other side as we're driving? Why is it? Why is it that, the risk is there? The risk is always there. There's nothing in between us. At any moment, someone could just turn and boom, slam into the other motherfucker, right? Hopefully that never happens to any of us. But it's a possibility, right? The risk is always there. But why don't we do it? Because we respect. We respect. Respect is linked to fear. Respect is linked to fear. You do not go into the other lane because you respect that. You respect that moving vehicle. That big ass vehicle, you respect it. And what does that mean? That means that you fear that if you go into the other lane, boom, you're going to get smashed and it's going to be fucking horrible. It's going to be bloody. So you don't do it, right? That's why you don't do it. You can at any moment just decide, swerve. The moment that your intrusive thoughts say, fuck it, bro, just fucking turn the wheel left. You can do it. No one's stopping you. And no one's stopping the other person. But you respect each other because of the consequence that is in place. Reality, right? Reality. And so when a woman respects you, or when you respect anyone for that, case, you respect someone that there's a consequence behind it, right? You wouldn't respect some little fucking guy who's fat as fuck, who, he wouldn't do anything to you if you disrespected him in any way, right? But you respect those who, could either whoop your ass or they could fucking kill you. One of the two, right? Because, there's a consequence behind it. So you would watch your mouth around that motherfucker a little bit more than you would around that fucking short little fucking fat guy, right? And it's the same thing with women. The same thing. And I'm not saying that you have to whoop their ass. I'm not saying that. No, do not do that. We do not live in that time of day. Right? Back in the day, I'm sure that's what they did because that is reality. A lot of women nowadays, they are living in this la la land delusion to where they feel like, they could just disrespect men because there is no consequences. Now we have law. Now we have legal processes to where they can call the police. And if you do put your hands on them, you're going to jail. Your life is fucked. Right? But back in the day, I'm sure that women did not disrespect a man at all. Why? Yeah, I'm sweating because my car is off because this shit keeps fucking beeping. But anyways, let's continue this message. So back in the day, I'm sure women didn't disrespect men. Why? Because I'm sure they'd be like, get the motherfucking rocks, get the rocks, or slap them or whatever it is. Some type of physical consequence. So back in the day, I'm sure women did not disrespect men. Nowadays, women will disrespect men. Why? Because they know there's no consequence behind it. And you can't whoop their ass. You can. You're going to end up in prison. It's not worth it. You're going to fuck up your life. But the only thing that you can do as a man to still come out on top and win and not have to go to prison and not have to fuck up your life is what? Is to walk away. Any woman who disrespects you, you let them know that that is not tolerated over here because maybe you're not running your program tight enough. Or maybe you are. And it's just her first time trying to test her limits. Maybe she's not testing you. Maybe she's just used to treating other guys like that who don't have a backbone and get disrespected and just take it up the fucking ass. It's one of those, right? So you let her know, hey, listen, that behavior is not tolerated over here. Simple, right? She continues, you let her go. You let her go. You release her ass back into the wild. Why? Because a woman will only respect a man who she knows there's a consequence behind it. And that consequence is you leaving her. And if she loves you enough and she respects you enough, she's not going to want to lose you. She doesn't want you out of her life. She can't even think about what her life would be like without you. She's like, I don't want to live without him. That would hurt me. That would physically and mentally, emotionally hurt me to live without this man. I would feel down. I would feel sad thinking about this man, thinking about what he's doing, thinking about how he's living his life, thinking about if another woman is taking my place, right? So she won't do certain things. That's why you see, I don't have to deal with bullshit that men deal with. A lot of men, they're like, oh, you know, you don't, your wife doesn't sleep with you for months. Your girlfriend doesn't sleep with you for months. You sleep on the couch. What? Sleep on the couch? You must be living at her place. And even then, I'm sure you could run your program tight, but you shouldn't be living at a woman's place. But you think I'm going to be sleeping on a couch in the place that I pay for? Oh, hell no. That's for men without a backbone. You think I'm going to be in a I'm going to choose to be in a relationship with a woman who's not sleeping with me? Are you out of your fucking mind? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I don't give a fuck unless she has some serious, you know, something seriously wrong to where, you know, she was like in an accident or some shit, then I understand that, right? But just because, you know, whatever reason, she's just not sleeping with you anymore and you're just still in that relationship, that's fucking men who have respect from their women and their woman is fully submissive to them. They don't have to deal with that shit. Why? Because their woman thinks, if I didn't sleep with this man would probably get tired of me. This man would probably still have sexual urges, and maybe another woman will find it. Maybe he'll leave me. And so therefore, I want to keep my man satisfied. Let me make sure I suck his dick before he goes out to work. Like, if you've never experienced that and you've never had a woman truly respect you, when a woman truly respects you, she wants to drain you before you leave the house because she's thinking she might be replaced, right? She's thinking, what if I'm replaced? Like, she doesn't want that. She's not going to fucking cheat on. She's not going to cheat on you because she thinks about, what if I cheat on him with this man who probably doesn't even want me for a long period of time. He probably only wants to fuck. He doesn't want a relationship with me. Why would I cheat on my man, disrespect my man, and then he leaves me and now I'm out here on the streets? So let me not do it. The possibility is always there. The same way that the car at any moment could just turn the wheel and fucking swerve and crash. The possibility is over there. The possibility is always there. But guess what? She's not going to want to do it. The same way you don't want to swerve. Why? Because, you know, there's a consequence, right? But when a woman loves you, if you loved that car, but you didn't respect that car because there was no consequences, there was no fear attached to it, meaning, you know, if I swerve into this lane, I hit this car, nothing's going to happen. Everything's going to be okay. I'm sure people would crash every single day purposefully, just let their intrusive thoughts win, have fun, right? Because there's no consequence behind it. Video keeps cutting off, but people are more likely to disrespect you, not just women, if there's no consequence behind disrespecting you, okay? So if you want a woman to truly respect you and you don't have to deal and tolerate with all that bullshit, get a woman's respect, be a true leader, okay? Check her when it's needed. Whenever she acts out of line, you check her, okay? And you let her know that that behavior is not tolerated. And if she continues, then you just let her go. Let her go disrespect another man. That's cool. Have some self-respect. That's the very first key and the very fundamental to getting a woman's respect, is having your own self-respect. Because when you have your own self-respect, guess what? You're not going to tolerate shit because you wouldn't tolerate it from yourself. I don't disrespect myself, so why the fuck would I let a woman disrespect me? Go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment, man. It helps me out a lot. And lately, I haven't been seeing much comments. What's going on? Y'all don't fuck with me? I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.